Hey Mechanic Simulator fans, check this out. Alright, we got something interesting going on today. You've got to check this out. Okay, check this out. Check out my garages. Alright, there's 13 garages and 12 cars in every garage. That's 156 cars. And that actually takes some time. Even if all I did was just straight up buy cars. And it took a couple hours. It does take some time no matter how you do it. But here's my idea. Check this out. Alright, I got this nice big clean garage with these bays and this parking areas here. What I want to do is I'm going to do some budget builds, and I'm going to take 2 or 3 of the same car, and I'm going to make the best car out of it with no repairs. Alright, well the first thing I want to do is that I'm going to utilize the warehouse, the parts warehouse, to keep track of the better parts and the cars, and because we're going to do this as efficiently as possible. You know, this is a working shop here. You got to keep the doors full and working. Let's go ahead and wipe this out. Alright, we're just going to move everything over. And then I am going to sell everything. This clears out the warehouse. And I'll show you how to use the warehouse if you don't know already. But we're going to go over that. I guess I should have done that before we cleared up everything. Anyhow, let's pick some cars to do. And we're going to do all kinds of stuff, but we're going to start with this. Alright, we got, let's see, this is the first list of the garage. Let's see if there's any duplicates in the same garage. Okay. I will say the Bolt Cape F Mill, which, see if I scroll down, see that? That car is actually quite common. I notice I have a few of those. So let's fill the garage with these here real fast. We'll do the Bolt Cape F Mill. If I remember right, it's a 4-door, resembles the Chevrolet Caprice. Let's see. Nope, I was wrong about that. Alright, well I really like these cars here. I'm gonna be picky and we're gonna put that car back. This is unscripted, by the way. So it's just gonna be like this. That's alright, keep it interesting. You know, as a gamer, someone who dabbles in video games, we all know that the candid plays, the unplanned plays, are usually the best. There is a lot of F mills though. Maybe I shouldn't be picky about what we start with. Let's see what else is in here. See, there's another F mill. You know, maybe we could do an F mill. Trespassers are good. There's a few of those too. See, there's another F mill. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the F mill. Let's do that. Because I want to get going. Let's get going. We'll have the F mill back. Those of you who are tuning in, I have 156 cars I own. So we're gonna do some budget builds here, and you'll catch on real quick. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna load the garage with the same model car. Here we go. There's another one. And we are going to strip down these cars, and we are going to, let's look for another F mill. There's another one. We're going to strip down, oh, can't park there yet. Okay, we got to move these cars around now, see? Oh, these are 2 different type of F mills. What do I got going on? Let's see what's different about these. But what we're doing is I'm going to take the same model cars, strip them down, and without any repairs, make the best car out of it, make a profit. That's a budget build. So this first build I'm going to do is there's going to be no repairs. There's going to be no paint. There's going to be no nothing. I'm going to have to take a few cars, take them apart, build a better car, make one car out of all of them, and then get the best car. Probably only going to use 2 cars. Maybe 3. We'll go with 3. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, okay, bolt cape F mill. Alright. I thought that's what this one was. Maybe I clicked on the wrong car. Let's see the differences here. Bolt Chapman. Yep. I need to read more closely. Okay, we'll move that one back into parking. Alright, might as well move this car onto some sort of a lift. I got 3 lifts. We'll go ahead and just move it into lift 3. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, there's the Chapman F mill. Oh, that's the bolt. Yep. Okay, almost did it again. Whoops. Oh, maybe I had it backwards. The bolt. It seems the bolt, I did. The bolt Chapman seems to be quite common. We're going to start with that one. So, not a hard thing to do. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another one. There's another one. Alright, I already know I'm going to have to move these 2 because there's only 2 bays to pull them in. So I'll go ahead and park this one. There we go. We'll put this one back in the garage. And if you notice, I had a little question. I was wondering this myself as I was filling the garage. If you take a car out of the garage, does it go back in the same garage you took it out of? Well, that's what I was wondering, and I just seen no, it takes the first available space, so your cars can get mixed up in and out and all that stuff. Anyway, let's move this car. We'll move this one to the 3rd lift. Now see this car here? I don't know, the Bolt Team 10, see, I don't know if that's exclusive to the car or that's a wrap. We're going to test that theory, but I probably won't do anything to this car. This might not be the best candidate for what we're doing. So, I might not do what we're doing to this car yet, but we'll answer that question soon enough. Let's go ahead and just make some room and get it on a lift here. There we go. And then let's get some more Bolt F mills. There's a bolt cape. That's not what we're looking for. I did that before. Wait. Yeah. See, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave this one alone until I test that theory. We can test that theory real quick here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see. I'll move this one. Oops. If that livery is exclusive to the car and not just part of the wraps that you can put on that car, then I'm going to leave it alone. But, But if it's just a common car, we're just going to include it in part of what we're doing here. Bolt Chapman. There's another F mill there. Oh, that's a cape. Ah, so even if I have the space, I can only have 3. Okay, so I can only have 3 cars at a time, which is how the game is played normally, but I figured with a bigger garage, I'd be able to hold at least one more car. But anyhow, see how this one says Bolt 10 and all that? Well, let's just see. I'm going to shove this in the paint booth real quick. And we're going to see if that offers a livery. Because that car may be exclusive. Because there's a couple cars at the auction you buy like that. And I'm just wondering if it is exclusive. But let's see. Let's check the liveries. No. There it is. Okay, so it's not unique. It's not unique. That's cool. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. And that may be the case with all of them. That when you buy that come with the livery. We'll see. But I'm going to check everyone. We'll see. It's probably the same though. It's probably what we just found out. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this back here. Oops. Alright. We have 3. We're going to put this back on the lift just to make it interesting. Alright. Gotta use, what's the use of having a big garage if you don't have all 3? Look, there they are, proud and pretty. Okay. This one looks to be the same shape. In pretty good shape. Next to this one, and this one seems to be the junkiest. If we want to say junkiest. But let's see here. Car status. We're going to go with global parts condition is 33%. Yeah, this car is pretty worn out. Alright. Let's see here. Interior's not bad. Let's see what we got with these guys here. That's in very good shape. Wow. Better than I thought. Alright. Let's check this out. Ooh, this one's in good shape too. Cool. Alright, here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to put this guy away. We're not going to mess with this guy. You know. But what'll end up happening is the more work the car needs, well, that's going to be our custom. So, anyhow. Okay, now the fun part. We're going to get to work. And here's how we're going to get to work here. Out of curiosity, me and these both have attributes that we both like. That we need. But let's just see. Let's play the game here. Whoops. We are going. Ooh, I wonder if they offer the same motor. Yep, they got the same engines. Alright, well let's see what we got here. You know what? Since we're stripping it all down and making one, maybe I'll not worry about using the tools. They're both in very good shape. We'll know they'll run. We know they'll drive. You know what? With this one, let's just strip these 2 down. We're going to do the budget build I talked about. We won't worry about running no tests. In fact, we'll do that afterwards when the car's put back together. See what we got. But I do want some record. Let's see how far this car is away from stock as far as power and shape. So you know what? Yeah, let's you know, it's gonna be hard to drive these maybe. Well, they're different colors because when you go to drive them, they'll show the same car. Those of you who've played this are familiar, you know what I mean. I do have a question though that I've never figured out. You know, you got all this garage space, and look, you got a loft, but there's no benefit, and that's such a shame. I mean, isn't this cool? Wouldn't it be cool if you could like turn on the TV, or the radio, stereo? You know, but you can't do anything up here, man. Anyway, I just saw that in the background. I wanted to do that. You know, same with the office here. You can use the computer and stuff, but it doesn't benefit you anything or change anything. Anyhow, I'm going to be a nerd about it, and I'm going to run some tests on this stuff. Use all my instruments here. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a fuel pressure test. These cars are in very good shape. They're all going to run. But we're just going to run these tests because that way you know more about the car anyway, even if you know something. We'll check the tire tread. And plus, the more you examine the car, the more it'll show up in examine mode, which I'll show you in a minute. It makes it more interesting. We'll actually really physically see, for the most part. You don't scan. You do. We'll physically see which car is better. You won't. You know, of course, there are certain parts you have to take off the car to examine, and we're not going to take them off just to examine them. We're going to strip these things out and put them back together. This is more of just, let's see what we get. So we know, we have a baseline, so we know what we benefit here. These cars are too old to have an onboard computer system, so you'll notice I won't go that with the, I won't use that tool. They're just simply too old. That tool will not, that examine tool will not apply here. And let's just go ahead, we'll go ahead and do each car. Why not, right? And we can, that way, fuel pressure test. They're pretty much virtually the same. Let's see. Yeah, you know, they're not much different. Tire tread. We're going to budget build two cars that are almost in the same shape. I didn't mean to pick it out this way, but I mean, these cars don't seem to have a bad part on them, which is good. It's good for a budget build. Like I say, I wonder if these cars are too close together to really benefit taking them all apart. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's got to be some. They can't be exactly the same. I mean, it is a game. Could be, but wouldn't that be lazy on the programmer's part? You know? You got to be different in some kind of ways, right? I mean, it would be boring if it wasn't. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's dyno these. Oh, there's no oil in this engine. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can dyno this one. No oil in engine. You got to be kidding me. Okay, wait. All right. Before I waste my time on any more of this, I'm just doing a quick scan on some of these parts conditions, because if these cars are the same, they're so close. So close. You know, I think I'm going to switch cars. They're too close together. They're too close together. I don't want to do this build. So, I will be back.